88.9 WERS.
And we're here with Liz Longley from Pennsylvania originally, right? And you were the one to start off this whole thing, at least today. What does Newport mean to you? I mean, what does being here mean to be at the folk festival?
It's such an honor. It's really an honor. When I got the call to be a part of the festival, I was just freaking out. I couldn't believe it, honestly. So to start off today and have the opportunity to be here and play for such music lovers, it's a thrill.
And this is your first time. Would you hope to come back at some point too?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Everyone, even Brandy Carlisle was like, I can't believe I'm here again. Like it's just everyone loves being a part of this.
And
twice would be crazy.
Twice, I'm sure you come back. People loved you. I certainly did. This is the first set I saw and didn't know. To be honest, I hadn't heard of you.
That's okay.
Didn't know about this, and was just blown away.
Thank you.
Really was touched by it, and
Thank you.
Really appreciated. I don't know if I should say this on being recorded, but yeah, I felt pretty moved by some of the things. You know, sometimes violins do this to me too. If somebody can play the violin the right way, it can like make me weep in a certain way. And anyway, I thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Can you talk about your writing process, about how you how do you come up with a song? Do you come up with lyrics first? Do you do music first?
Very much. It's all at the same time. I'll be playing piano or playing guitar, and I'll have a mood that I'm in or I feel like writing in, and then I'll just be, I'll be singing the melody. I'll come up with a melody and just be singing jibber jabber words, and then eventually I'll have words here and there that I go, okay, I want to go with that. I want to go with that, and the words kind of mold with the melody at the same time. It's a process. I don't do one and then the other. They intertwine. Does that make sense?
I've heard this before, yeah, where you kind of the words kind of form in your mouth, but they don't have words at first. But do you have an idea of where you're wandering?
Yeah.
Like, you've a feeling like Heartbreak, for instance. You had a bunch of songs today about that. Do you kind of know that that's the direction you're?
I have an idea, yeah. I don't know. I always have an idea in my head of what. It's kind of like building a house. You know where you want the house to be, and you know how tall you want it to be, and you know where you want the front door to be, but you don't know how the rooms are going to lay out. And I guess it's like that. It's you kind of figure out as you go. You're like, okay, well this could work here, and then it's a cool process. Some songs are easier than the others, and the ones that are the easiest are usually the best.
The easiest are the best.
Yeah.
It sounded like you had a breakup recently. I don't want to get too much into it, but is that good material? Is it easy to write songs when you've got something really painful to deal with?
Yeah. Well, really, writing for me is always been like a healing process or just a way to get through something. So, I wouldn't say that. Oh, this breakup's giving me a bunch of songs. I would say these songs are helping me heal from my breakup. So, yeah, it's good to be able to write and express myself when I'm going through a hard time, and also to relate to other people through something that it is personal and it is hard to talk about, but it's cool to relate. I like, as you probably can tell from my set, I like talking and singing about emotional things because that's how you connect with people.
Yeah, and you get the strongest emotion that way. Now, you also mentioned that you had difficulty when you were at Berkeley, especially towards the end,
the last semester
churning
was
out those
horrible.
songs. What was that like, and why was that more difficult?
Usually, I didn't have a hard time at all. I was writing like crazy, but my last semester, I was touring every single weekend. It was my last semester. It was like, oh my God, I have to figure out where I'm going to move. I have to plan a whole summer tour. I do all my own booking. So, and while doing that, I was away every weekend on the road. So to be writing, it was just not happening. I wrote one song, which I played today, the one about moving out of my house. It's called Little White House. But ever since I left and I kind of let go of the stress, I've been writing a lot more, so thank goodness. I was worried there for a minute.
Can we talk about your experience in Boston? You're not a native of Boston, and me neither. So coming to the town has been like this discovery of this ancient, really incredible place, or to me at least. What parts did you like? Where did you go? What are you gonna miss?
I wish I explored more than I did, but I really stayed in the Back Bay area, where Berkeley is.
Is that where your apartment is?
Yeah, I lived on Marlborough Street, which is a beautiful street, and we used to run by the river. I will miss the Charles River. Actually, I mentioned it in one of my songs today. I have so many memories there. I'll just miss being around Berkeley. The energy and just everyone just really loves, they breathe music, and being around that is so inspiring, and I will really, really, really miss that. But I'll be back in Boston so often that hopefully it'll feel like I never left. It will be weird going by my apartment and not going inside, but
and you said earlier that your stuff is still in your apartment in Back Bay, right?
Oh yeah, I haven't moved out yet. At the end of August I will, when my lease is up.
What kind of radio stations did you listen to? Did you ever happen to listen to WERS or any other ones?
Yes, and I actually have. They've been very supportive of me, and I've done a couple interviews and in studio performances there. And actually, I'm going to be doing one, I think, in September. So, I really appreciate WERS's support.
And you're headed to the West Coast. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's my first West Coast tour, starting Monday. Starting in Seattle, and working my way down to LA, and then I'm going to Colorado for the Rocky Mountain Folk Festival. So playing the main stage there, it's really exciting.
What are your expectations for going to the West Coast and then the Rockies? I mean, you looking to get bigger and better as you go along? Do you think you see any challenges ahead or anything?
The challenge will be finding a place to stay every night, finding a couch to crash on. This will be, I had someone else book it for me. I usually do all my own booking, but I had someone else do it for me, and they picked all the venues, they know all the people, so I feel very like, oh my gosh, I hope it all, I'm kind of stressed about it, but, it's my first West Coast tour, so I don't know how many people are gonna
how
come.
they're gonna receive you.
Yeah, so, but I'm really excited for the Rocky Mountain Folk Festival because I was there last year. It was they have a singer-songwriter competition, and I won, and they gave me a guitar and the opportunity to be on the main stage this year. So I'm going to be on the same stage as Ani DeFranco, Jonathan Brooke, David Wilcox, some of my heroes, people that I absolutely love. So I'm really excited about that.
Do you think, like 2 years ago, I'm not sure how far along you were in your career, but 2 years ago, do you think you'd ever be where you are right now?
Oh, that's so funny that you ask. Heck no. I remember I was just talking to a friend who was here at the festival, and he helped me put together some goals, and he said, what about the Newport Folk Festival? And I laughed. I was like, ha, no way I'll ever get the chance to play there. And to think, we were just laughing about it because 2 years later, I just graduated from college. I mean, I thought if there was a possibility way down the road. So to be here now is just insane. Bob Jones emailed me. Bob Jones, it was just crazy, and I was so excited. So it's a thrill to be here.
All right, Bob Jones, and he's the one you didn't get on the phone, but you heard in the background.
Yeah. I guess his assistant emailed me, and she was asking me some questions about my sound setup, and in the background he goes, "Tell her she's gotta practice. Don't forget to practice." I was laughing. I was like, I'm not gonna forget to practice. He's a character. Yeah.
He probably does all the artists.
I didn't take it personally. I thought it was funny. He handpicked me to be here, so just the fact that he obviously I know he wasn't insulting me when he was like, go practice, because he asked me to be here, so it's really an honor.
Yeah, you're getting noticed, it seems like.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
It's amazing. What are there things, musically or otherwise, that you feel like you're not good at and you'd like to get better at?
Actually, radio is something that I'm trying to get better at. I'm trying to reach out to more radio stations and do more performances in the studios because that helps so much. So that's something I'm trying to get better at. One thing I am good at is booking shows. I play all the time. Maybe I need to get better at learning when to take a break because I don't have a free weekend from here until November, and had one all the entire summer. So, but I love it. I absolutely love touring, and I love playing. I love meeting people. So.
And who are you excited here? This is the last question. Who are you excited to see here?
Well,
or to be
I was thrilled to see Brandi Carlile. I absolutely love her. Unfortunately, had to do not unfortunately, but I had to do a CD signing while she was playing, so I missed part of her set. But she's so inspiring, and I just love her. I love her singing. I love her energy. She's so badass, and I just love that.
That's
I absolutely love that about her. Yeah.
I think I did see you in the front and like the little
yes, that was me
taking photos, right?
Yes, I had the video going, and actually, you're probably not allowed to do that. Don't tell anyone I did that.
As long as it doesn't go get money or anything.
I won't tell it. But I love Brandi, so.
Cool. Well, Miss Longley, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I love WERS.